go. We are back, and we have started at 8:30 this morning. We had Rochelle Puth in. The smoothie machine's still rocking. The band is going. People are starting to come through the hallways. It's starting to become electric here in FETC, and I'm extremely excited that I have a full day to meet fabulous presenters today. And I know I had Mike in yesterday, principal in Uxbridge, and I said to him, I think you're the only person from Massachusetts coming on, as I am from the Boston area, right near Foxborough. But that is incorrect. I am excited to welcome in Lori, who's from the Cape, right? Cape Cod?
Yes, I live at Cape Cod.
Whereabouts?
Just over the Bourne Bridge.
Okay. I spend a lot of time in Brewster. So my grandparents used to live there, so I spend a lot of time in the summers.
It's beautiful there.
Awesome. So for those people who don't know you or the work you do, share who you are and your role in education.
Sure, yeah. My name's Lori Cooney. I work at the Institute for Community Inclusion at UMass Boston. I have been there 12 years, actually, this month. And prior to that, I was an instructional designer for Bristol Community College, and I worked as a tech coordinator for 7 years before that for the Diocese of Fall River.
Okay. And in the work you do now, do you work more with students, with teachers, and what capacity?
I do both. I'm mostly on a $2.5 million federal Office of Special Education grant where I created a game-based program called Future Quest Island Explorations. And I work in schools all over the country doing research and implementation with the program. And I'm also on the Think College project where I'm a universal design specialist.
Oh, wonderful. And you had mentioned this. So tell us what this is. And tell the people watching what this is.
Oh, great. Yes, I'll let you know. So Future Quest Island is a fully accessible game-based learning experience where students create portfolios that are around career and academic. They look at 50 plus different STEAM's careers. We added service and trade to the careers. They are building capacity for themselves as a person, friend, learner, worker under the Possible Selves framework. So it incorporates self-determination and social emotional skills as well.
So the selves tree, and explain what that is, because that's new, or is that just encompassing everything that's here?
Right. So the program itself is it's actually prescribed around this theory of possible selves and getting students in grades 3, 4, and 5 to start thinking about who they might be when they grow up. So getting them future ready. And so what they do is they go through a prescriptive kind of game-based island adventure, and there's 21 different islands that look at who they are as the roots of themselves, who they are as a person, a friend, a learner, and a worker, and their hopes, their dreams, and their goals in those different areas.
And is that what you're speaking about here?
I am, yes.
And so your session is today. It's at 2 o'clock. So at 2 o'clock, you can learn more about Future Quest. And for those who are coming to your session, what will they be part of? What will you be sharing?
We'll be looking at the curriculum. I'll show them the game online, let them take a look at that, have a little hands-on experience at the table. And we're in R5, and they'll be able to see the program live. And there's a fully accessible curriculum that's built into the game for teachers that's aligned with the American School Counselors Association standards, the ELA standards for grades 3, 4, and 5, ISTE standards, and the Possible Selves constructs. So they'll be able to see all these lesson plans that are built in and all the activities for the game.
Well, that sounds super exciting. So that's one session you have today, but you're here for the whole event. What is something you're looking to learn, meet, people you want to meet, take away? What is your experience looking like?
Well, I always feel like we can all learn as much as the experience that I have. I think there's always somebody out there with some really great ideas and some new innovative ways to technology like AR and VR and learning about the different types of things that are going on.
Awesome. Have you had a chance to go into the vendor hall yet?
Not yet. I plan to.
Okay. Is there something you're looking forward to going in there?
I pretty much a few different things. Like I'm looking at the Adobe Express right now. I'd like to see some of the educator materials for that and some other innovative ways to get kids to think about their future, really.
Okay. This is your first time here, correct?
It is, yes.
Okay. How do you feel? How's it feeling?
It's exciting. It's really neat. I went to a session yesterday, and that was on game-based learning, and it was just great because that's kind of my capacity, is looking at, game-based learning with badging and those kinds of things. So.
And I know sometimes it's tricky to bring in either a product you developed, in this case, or some of the work into your own district. Are you able to do that with this? Use it with your students in your district, with your teachers?
Right. So I work with teachers all over the country on implementing this and doing a research design. So we started in a Michigan school district in Lincoln Park, right outside Detroit. And what I do is I do a lot of virtual training with the teachers or the school counselors, whoever's implementing the program. And I get to work in the Bourne Public Schools. So I do get to see the kids in action. And also they helped us design the program. So that was really great.
Awesome. So when you get to see the kids using it and interacting and engaging, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel fantastic. There were a lot of goals that we had and objectives that the kids, when we do qualitative research with them, they're saying these things without us prompting them. Like they love to look at their tree to see who they are, because that's how we represent ourselves, our growth in the tree. They love to create goals at this age group, and a lot of them have learned about careers they never heard of. We have a biomedical engineer on there, and forestry worker. And kids are like, wow, that's really interesting.
Okay, that's awesome. So you get to be the voice for all the new first-timers here. What would be your advice for other first-timers?
Just to go to everything you can and absorb as much as you can, because you can always learn, and you can learn from the people just sitting next to you.
Awesome. So I always ask all the guests that come on to wrap it up, to really express, I talk a lot about collaboration, and I wrote the book Stronger Together, but what does Stronger Together mean to you?
Stronger Together for me is just that we all bring something different to the table, and if we can work together and build the highest level capacity and acceptance around education and with each other, it just makes everything better.
Awesome. Well, thank you for stopping in. Make sure to check out Lori's session at 2 o'clock today. Make sure to check out her work. This amazing, I know it's just a graphic right now. I actually have the actual one.
Yep. And I can put the website in if anyone wants to look at it. It's completely free.
Awesome.
There you go. And thanks for having me on your podcast.
All right, well, don't go anywhere yet. I'm going to throw this up, and so that people get a chance to see this. All right, so there's the website. So when someone goes to the website, Smoothie Machine, so Future Ready Island Quest website. What are they going to take away from this website? I'm looking at it right now.
Future Quest Island Explorations. So we used to do a middle school project. This is our elementary project. You'll be able to see the island. You can see a quick video that we created for the IES program, and you'll learn a little bit about it. If you want to participate in our program with our study, we're on our last leg of recruitment, so you would have to join now.
Okay.
Yeah, so you'll learn all about the program. And feel free to reach out. I can show it or demo it to people.
Oh, wonderful. So Lori's Twitter handle is on the screen right now. The website's down below. Check all of that out. And if you're here at FETC at 2 o'clock today, check out her session.
Thank you.
And thank you for coming on, and I hope you have a great rest of the event.
Thank you. You too.